Hello, little artists. My name is Miss Erin and I'm from Makers, and I'm really happy to be here with you today. I think you must have gone to the library and visited Miss Peggy and Miss Natalie, and they told you all about this summer's reading program, Tales and Tales. Now, I'm really excited because they asked me to create a super fun project for you. So this month's Tales and Tales Makers project is this big, beautiful blue whale. Now, there are so many great children's books all about whales. A couple of my favorites are The Snail and the Whale by Julia Donaldson. Another really beautiful book is Whale in a Fishbowl by Troy Howell and Richard Jones. And then for any beginner readers, a really fun series is the Narwhal and Jelly series by Ben Clanton. And I know Miss Peggy and Miss Natalie know so many other amazing whale books that you could check out while you're doing this project. Okay, so before we start, you'll need to set yourself up for success. This is a little bit of a messy project. So if you can do it outside, I highly recommend. You'll want to cover your whole table with newspaper. You'll need your cardboard whale, your maker's kit, a dish towel, scissors, and maybe a paintbrush. Now here I have all of our materials laid out. We have our brand new pack of crayons. We have our washable glue and washable gel paint. We have some stickers, a googly eye, and our decorations. I also have a pair of scissors and a towel for cleanup. Now, I mentioned at Makers I like to stagger the materials. I do this because it keeps the kids engaged in each one instead of sort of distracted by the whole lot, because there are so many fun things in here. Now, the first thing that we're going to start with is our crayons and our stickers, and we're just going to color and sticker all over our whale. Now, I have a crayon here that I peeled off some of the paper, and I actually broke in half because I'm going to use the side of it to get some fun prints. You can see the lines kind of coming through. Now I'm making my whale blue, but you don't have to make yours blue. You can make it any color you want. Now these you can cut into different shapes if you want. All right, now once you've done all the drawing and all the sticking that you want, the next step is going to be our paint. Now, you probably noticed that you did not get a paintbrush. That is up to you if you want to use one, but this is a special kid-friendly gel paint. And so what I recommend you do is use your fingers. Now, a whale is blubbery and rubbery, and it looks so slimy. And so you can just spread this gel paint all over your whale to give it a glistening, blubbery look. And when you're finished, just get your towel and wipe right off, and you're good to go. Now I'm gonna grab my bag of decorations. In my decorations, I have, move my trash. I have some shredded bits. Maybe that's some seaweed, maybe it's some kelp your whale's eating. We have some gems, maybe those could be barnacles. These might work for barnacles too. We have some tissue paper that's really fun to crunkle up. Some really fun decorations in here. And then some beautiful paper and glitter. Now, when your whale is wet is when I recommend you apply your glitter. So you want to take your scissors and cut off the corner, a triangle. And then you can either pour it into your little's hand and they can pinch it and spread it out, or you could just have them dump it from the container. We're gonna make our whale so sparkly. Now, these sequins, these jewels, and these decorations will all need your glue. The glue I recommend you use with your Q-tips. You can just kind of put them out on the table so they can pick. You have your googly eye. You can cut some of this if you'd like. Make it even smaller. I'm just kind of sprinkling it over where I put my glue. Now this tissue paper is fun because you can crunkle it up and make it, turn it into little balls. Now with tissue paper, it's a 3-step process. We go glue, stick, and then a bit of glue on top because we just want to make sure that it stays. Now these papers, we have 2 sparkly papers and 2 sticky foam pieces. You can do whatever you want with these. My idea was to maybe make some fish swimming with him. Now, if you've never drawn a fish before, I'm gonna show you 2 different ways. One way to draw a fish is to start with an oval. And then we look towards the end of the oval. Not the very end, but a little bit before, and I'm gonna put a little dot there. That's gonna be where I start my triangle. And then I just draw a triangle. And then I have a fish. And now what I can do is I can cut on the lines that I just drew, and voila, I have a little fish. Maybe he's swimming alongside the whale. You know how sometimes fishies like to swim alongside them. I have some fishy friends who kind of hop on board. Now we did it, we drew an oval, and then we put a polka dot right towards the end of one side. And that was the starting point for our triangle. And we drew a triangle coming out. The other way to draw a fish, and now I'm drawing it on the back, so on the front I don't see any lines, and it's easy to trace and cut. Another way to draw a fish is to make a really big loop-de-loop and then connect the tail. So you start at the bottom, go up like you're making a side oval again, down, cross over your line, and then connect. And then you can cut these out too. And we have our little fishy friends. Now, once we have our fishy friends, we have this flower here. Now it's going to be hard to stick the flower on and glue it because of this plastic piece. So a lot of times I'll just pull the flower apart. Now you can keep this as one whole flower, or you can cut it into little pieces. Voila! And now you guys have made this great big beautiful whale. I hope you have so much fun. I hope you make a mess. And I hope to see you soon. Bye.